Yo, what's up, man?
Hey Matt, you know there's going to be an expansion coming out. I just played The Living World. They've got like some crazy trailer that's coming out at the end. It looks really serious for Guild Wars 2. Man, you got to check this out. It's insane. Matt, where are you, man? Matt.
Tramontate stelle all'alba vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
All the hype has reached unicorn levels. All aboard the hype train. All right, let me take it down a notch. Let me calm down just a bit, because if it's some big living story patch and we're fooled and it's not some humongous content-filled expansion, I'm gonna burn my collector's edition. You know, the one with all the signatures on it. So we don't officially know if this is an expansion, but I mean, come on, look at that trailer. That juicy trailer. If that doesn't get you hyped to kill some Savari and eat some salad, then I don't know what will. So I'm gonna tell you selfishly what I want in this new expansion, Living World, feature pack, new update, whatever you want to call it, and let me know what you want as well. I know what you want. So check this out, my list is gonna be very short. I just want Super Adventure Box, Super Adventure Box, Super Adventure Box, Super Adventure. Now I'm just kidding, but I do want the creativity of the Super Adventure Box to be in a new expansion. You know, since that's one of my favorite expansions of all time. A living story. An expansion of Super Adventure Box. I'll pay money for that. Legendary armor. I would love for this to be in a new expansion. I mean, you remember when I asked Cullen way back in that interview when I got flown out to PAX? I was like, you know, any legendary weapons or legendary gear coming in the future? He was like, oh, we might start off with some rings, some amulets or whatever, but we're starting small. We're not talking about that right now, but we're gonna start small and it's gonna be like at the end of the year. It never happened. The scavenger hunt also didn't happen. A lot of things that they've been teasing at, the PvP stuff, the ladder, hasn't happened yet. I wonder, is it gonna be in a new expansion? Are they just bundling it all up like they did in the last, what, 3 feature packs? That would be pretty amazing for just one expansion book product. Just wanna For those of you who don't know, legendary armor will allow you to change your stat gear anytime you want, and it's automatically upgraded to the highest gear tier in the game. So if there is something more than ascended, which I probably won't happen, but let's just say there's a ascension armor. I know, yeah, ascension armor, and that's a little bit more, it gives you a big stat boost, right? Legendary armor will be automatically updated to that, and you get to switch to any stat combo that you want. So if you want Zerker, if you want PVT armor, if you want, oh, my Sentinel, anything. This also goes well, something else I want some build diversity. I don't want to just run Zerker all the time. Why does damage always have to be the optimal way how to play the game? You know, I do want support. I know some people don't want it. I do want, not necessarily support, because it doesn't really fit well with how the dungeons work. You know, the way the dungeons work now is that, you know, you have to dodge, you have to do placement, and I especially love the telegraph system where where they've been adding to the game, which I would love to be all over the expansion. Please, telegraphs everywhere, every boss, and maybe not too much, but every boss would have, if they have telegraphs and mechanics that they've been using, especially in the season 2 of Living Story, it would be top notch for me. I enjoyed those boss fights in the season world. In the Living Story season 2, jeez, I got it right. I'm the type of guy that has all these builds worked out, and I keep going through each build trying to find out something optimal, and it always ends up going to Zerker because Zerker just does more damage. But I have all these armor sets with different types of rune slots all over my bank. I don't even have space in there anymore. It looks like a pack rat. But I would like to have something more to look forward to and mess around in theory craft. I would love that. I would love to find out broken builds like you used to do back in Guild Wars 1. That was fun. And I mean, not to say I want the game to break, but you know what I mean. Guys who've been playing MMOs for a long time, you know, you want to find really cool builds that actually change. It feels like everything has been thought out already, and everything is Zerker, you know, all Fox, no items, final destination, championship mode. That's a Super Smash Brothers joke. Alright? I've been playing a lot of Nintendo. And with that, I would like to see some character progression in a different way. Maybe in your classes where you can change your Guardian to a Holy Mage, and he, you know, gets a different type of staff skills, or have a polearm that, or a scythe where he can bring people from the dead and shoot really cool. Sorry guys, getting too excited and words are not coming out. I could totally understand how this is not gonna work. You know, they have to balance PvP, and the developers have said before they don't want PvE to be different from PvP. They want, you know, it to be kind of seamless, you know, and there's a lot of nerfs that, you know, they had to go away from that. Like for instance, the Guardians shout your save yourselves has took a big nerf, you know, a long time ago. This was a long time ago, but that's a difference. There's a lot of nerfs compared to PvP, and they don't want to make that more so, which I think they should just go, just do it, man. Just do it. Make PvE fun. And I kind of want that. Not to say it's not fun, but I would like to see some crazy stuff and harder battles with the build diversity, with the telegraphs. I mean, damn. You know, they've been working on this for like almost like over a year. You want that game-breaking expansion, you know? That's what people are looking for. And maybe I'm just too hyped. I understand that. You guys looking at me like, Matt, you're crazy. You need to calm down. It's probably not gonna be that big. You know, we're gonna get, you know, a nice little map here and blah blah blah, and it's a pretty good story. But we're not gonna get all that craziness that you want. Go play another MMO, Matt. This ain't the game for you. Well, a man can dream. At least I would like to get some new weapons and some new skills. Ooh, some new utilities, and especially, please get some new elites, man. It seems like everyone just uses that same elite. It's the same thing. Don't introduce one, introduce like 2 or 3, you know? That when they introduce those heal skills, like, no one uses those heal skills anymore. And every time I think about new skills, I think about that Kaith mission in Season 2. Man, did anyone else enjoy like her move set and like the stealth missions? It felt like I was playing a different game, and that's what I feel like they could do a lot more of, but they kind of don't, you know? I feel like it's a little bit lacking in there, and you just end up fighting waves of enemies, but then you get this really cool story all of a sudden. And the second half of Season 2 was just so great to me. Well, not like woo, but those sections, there were actually pieces that I remember, other than like me forgetting totally like the living story. Like I played it, I'm like, and now at least I remember, okay, Kaith missions, what happened at the end, you know, how poorly you stumped that dragon. Man, that sucked. But I really want the story for Guild Wars 2's expansion to be a little bit more epic than a living story. I feel like it has to go an extra step. I feel like the transition between the personal story and the living world updates that were coming out, you felt like that big jump, like you no longer have a voice, the cutscenes are different and stuff like that. I want to see a jump as well again to make it feel like it's a new experience. I know Cullen has said, oh, living story, personal story, all of that's the same, it's not separate. I understand that, but it still don't stop me from wanting some, you know, better UI or better ways to tell the story. I don't care about just killing a dragon. That doesn't really interest me that much. I want the journey to be good. I want the process, the build up to killing the dragon to be good. I want it to be twists and turns at every corner. Maybe not at every corner. This is an MMO. I'm asking too much. I've been playing too many single player, you know, stuff over here. But just because it's an MMO doesn't mean that it can't it can't achieve these good storylines. Anyway, some side mentions like, you know, more modes to PvP other than Conquest, some pet battles, some companions maybe, I don't know, jumper puzzles maybe, scavenger hunt. I'm pretty sure I missed a few things, so let me know what you think is going to be in this new expansion, or what they're going to release on January 24th. I can't wait for that live stream. And guess what? You guys been asking this. VisualWood Live. That's right, we have a spot on the official Guild Wars 2 spot thing, okay? I'm probably gonna put the time here because I totally forgot the time and they might change it, so whatever. I can finally announce it now. It's gonna be a VisualWood Live, okay? I hope you guys enjoy. Please tune in to support us, because people who don't know us, you know, all these returning players be like, ooh, who's this? Who's these two idiots? Who's these two idiots talking about Guild Wars? No, about no Guild Wars 2, man. Oh, these guys are casuals. Well, you know, we all know Matt Casual's gonna be up in the chip. Anyways, guys, hopefully my enthusiasm didn't just destroy this video, which I think it is. When I edit, it's gonna be such a pain. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you January 24th.